no goal! Ritter will win. To his wing, shot, score from an unbelievable angle.
Truman had a couple of spectacular saves. DeRay, oh, just over the crossbar. Doyle, what a backhanded pass. He shoots, he scores!
We are live from the Edge Ice Arena for tonight's JV State Championship on the Cube. Alongside Taylor Ramblin, I'm Max Anderson. We'll have all the live game action for you here from Bensonville. Taylor, these two teams are very familiar with each other, having coming from the same conference, having faced off 6 times in the regular season, but obviously tonight means a little bit more.
Tonight absolutely does mean a little more than usual, Max, as you said. Both coming from the SHL. They see each other plenty throughout the season. They have faced off, as you mentioned, 6 times so far on the season. Stevenson has come out on top just twice with close wins, 4-2 and 4-3. Loyola JV coming away in droves with 7 victories by 7-1, 6-1, 3-0, and 6-5. Most recently, Loyola has had the best of this Stevenson team. Nonetheless, they are familiar foes. So familiar, in fact, that in just a few weeks, well, I should say a little over a week, these two teams' varsity halves will be playing against each other at the United Center for the Varsity State Championship. So 2 talent-rich programs from top to bottom. No strangers at all.
You nailed it. Pretty unusual to have both JV teams and varsity teams in their respective state championships. Obviously, these players,
almost unheard of, Max.
And many of these players hope this will be the first of state championships, maybe more to come at the varsity level next year or years beyond.
They will become very familiar with each other, I can tell you that much.
And we watch a lot of varsity hockey. One thing to keep in mind, this is 15-minute periods, not 17. At the varsity level, we play 17-minute periods, so a little bit shorter game here tonight, but no doubt it should be high-flying, hard-hitting here from the Edge in Bensonville. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank our great sponsors here at the SHL Network, bringing you this broadcast live from the Edge. CCTY Bearing, AAR Aviation Parts, Stormy's Restaurant, and Jimmy's Place. I thank our great cameraman Dan Kakarika for being on hand as well. Dan with the SHL Network crew all season long. We appreciate his help. And we're happy to bring you this JV State Championship here as these two teams get set. As Stevenson breaks the huddle in front of their bench. Loyola already has their 5 skaters out on the ice, getting ready to go.
In between the pipes tonight, Max, number 1 for Loyola, Will Sweetenham. 0.5 goals against average. Just unbelievable numbers for the Loyola netminder so far on the season. That'll be joined by a .966 save percentage.
We'll take a quick timeout. Looks like we're going to have a national anthem here. So step aside and come back right after the anthem. beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and we are just about ready to get underway. Taylor, before we get going, we'll talk a little bit about how these two teams got here. Obviously, getting to the state championship, having won a few games, especially big, but some close ones in there as well.
Absolutely some close ones. Loyola have had a little easier road than Stevenson so far. They cruised past Highland Park in round one with a 7-0 victory. They beat New Trier in round two pretty handily 4-1, and they beat on the number one ranked in the state, GBN, 4-2 on Monday, this past Monday, in fact, to reach their way here to the state championship at the junior varsity level. Meanwhile, Stevenson beat Hinsdale Central in overtime in round one, 2-1. Then they played St. Viator, squeaked by 4-2. And they played Providence Catholic this past Monday. It took double overtime for Stevenson to seal their fate and book their ticket right here to the Edge in Bensenville for the JV State Championship.
We are underway right here from the Edge in Bensenville live alongside Taylor Ramald. I'm Max Anderson, back to get the puck in his own zone. Is Jack Leiser. Leiser now battles in the corner, finally prodded free by Nicholas Frieda. Now battle for it in the corner, now along the near side half boards. Still a scrum for it. Tokarski waiting for it back at the point, he never got it. Loyola comes the other way, it's Fitzsimmons, up to Frieda. Frieda gets checked off the puck, good check there from Itai Kleiman. Now the other way comes Roseman. Roseman with some speed, he skates wide. He shoots, and a good save right off the bat from Will Sweetenham. Out comes Loyola, and Stricker. Stricker now tries to make a move around the defenseman with a big lumbering Victor Guyanek. Would not let him through. Goldberg now tries to go cross ice, skips over the stick of a forward in the neutral zone. Fishman tries to get the puck there, he can't. Now far side half board, Sullivan gets it up now to Walker. Cross ice into the slot, couldn't get all the way through. Puck comes back out of the neutral zone. May go long enough for icing instead. It's going to be Sweetenham that's going to have to play the puck. 13:33 left in the first period, 0-0.
Max, I was just getting to talking about the starting netminders for both benches. Will Sweetenham between the pipes for Loyola with unbelievable stats so far on the season. Only a half a goal allowed per game, .50, complemented nicely by a .966 save percentage. Just unconscious numbers for Will Sweetenham for Loyola.
Possession taken by Stevenson, but can't keep it in the zone. Tokarski will dump it in. Now back the other way comes Walker. Walker skates wide, now in behind. Starting Stevenson goaltender, Jeremy Ryback. Now puck out in front, good save by Ryback. Just got his pad down in time. Back the other way comes Stevenson, here comes Gold. Gold skates wide with speed. He tries to toe drag a defenseman, he can't get the puck through. Rattles around to Sullivan, he'll lead the charge the other way for the Ramblers. Now Walker through the middle of the ice, and he'll just dump it, he'll head for a change. Back to take it is Tokarski. Now Gold. Oh, a big elbow. Looked like maybe even came high. No call there. Joseph Roseman took a shot to the face. No call. Now Liam McClemens with the puck. He gets it up to Roseman. He loses it. Back the other way comes Stevenson. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Tries to get into the slot. Instead, straight into the belly. Or rather, the pads of Sweetenham.
Between the pipes for the Stevenson Patriots JV team with 23 wins and 5 losses, Jeremy Ryback. Sporting a very solid .922 save percentage so far on this season. Has started by far the vast majority of games for the Stevenson Patriots so far this season.
Now face-off draw to the left of Sweetenham. And that one won by the Patriots. They'll try to set up in the offensive zone. Roseman will chase it down behind Sweetenham, but he can't quite get it. Puck now side of the net, can't get it to the front. Taken away now by Joseph Rossman. Now turned over. Here's a shot. That one steered aside by Sweetenham. Puck now into the near side half boards, waiting back at the point with Sumter, but puck was forced out before he could keep it in. Now here comes Stevenson again. Sharp angle shot. Oh, good save, Sweetenham. That puck got on him quickly. Now puck loose around the circle and scooped out quickly by Joseph Roseman. Now cross ice pass. Big wind up a shot. That one deflected wide. Puck comes all the way out the other side. Here comes Sutherland. Sutherland, he'll shoot. Big pad save. Loose rebound. And no one on the other end for the Ramblers. Now 2-on-2. Back come the Patriots. Skating wide with it now. He'll try to get into the slot. Puck still loose. Puck loose in the slot. But couldn't get a good shot off. Here's far side half boards. That's a shot, but that one wide. That one by Akil Atluri. Now Sutherland. Sutherland will shoot off the shin guards of Tokarski. Now puck loose in behind Jeremy Ryback. Loyola trying to set up some possession. Haven't really had an offensive zone chance yet. It's been all Stevenson on the offensive end through the first 4 minutes or so. We have 10:50 left here in the first period. It's 0-0. Cross ice pass misses the stick of Grossman and goes all the way the length. This time to Dane Smuter. Now we're going to have our first penalty. Referee's arm comes up. Stevenson's going to get the extra man out, or excuse me, Loyola's going to get the extra man out there. And I thought I saw 2 hands to the waist, which would be bad news for the Stevenson Patriot head to the box.
Next, that last shift was supposedly Loyola's 4th line, but they did a wonderful job of creating a few opportunities and stifling the exit attempts by the Stevenson Patriot defense. With an aggressive forecheck, Patrick Sutherland able to get a shot on net from a wide angle, just bouncing underneath the stick of Will Rossman, streaking through the slot. If he taps that one home, 1-0 Loyola from your supposed 4th line. So good contributions there by the Loyola forwards, who may not get as much ice time as the rest, but they are doing their job quite nicely. Stevenson will do a nice job of clearing the puck the length of the ice. Sweeten will have to play out from behind his goal mouth.
So it was Sam Frischman who gets the penalty, 2 and a 10. So he'll spend pretty much the rest of the period here in the penalty box, as that puck goes a little bit too far and icing against Loyola.
Loyola's Nick Freda wheeled over the blue line with a full head of steam, winded up, cranked off a slap shot that hit the crossbar, and then wound up in the far side corner, almost putting Loyola up 1-0 here early.
Just 5 minutes gone here in the first period, still 0-0, but Stevenson battling here on the penalty kill. Loyola now drawing their own zone to the left. Will Sweetenham, here comes Loyola. Sullivan with some speed and space. He's got a trailer. He can't get the puck out into the slot. Walker takes it instead. Johnson calling for it back at the point. Instead, he'll opt to drop it down to Sullivan. Sullivan now tries to wrap around, shoots, pad save by Ryback. Now puck just comes out of the zone. Loyola's going to have to touch up, clear up, and that'll give Stevenson a chance to salt away some of this penalty. Bouncing puck all the way down, no icing obviously, as Stevenson is on the penalty kill. Back the other way come Loyola. Here's Johnson. Johnson with some speed. Skates around a man and gets checked off the puck. Near side half boards now played in the corner. Gold scoops it out and gets it on to Victor Grianik. Johnson back at the point. He'll drop it far side half boards. Now back into the slot. Sullivan backhanded shot. Puck loose in the slot. No one home to face it for the Ramblers. Just 10 seconds left on the power play, and an errant pass there is going to be another icing. So two icings on the power play for Loyola. Not a good sign, as they were able to get one good shot on net, but you hate to see that when you have the man advantage.
Only 7 seconds left on this Stevenson power play, so watch for the left side defenseman Tokarski to come out of the zone a little bit. Watch that box to prevent the cherry picker from squeaking out.
Oh, shot on net, but quickly Sweeten him to his knees. And he keeps that one out. So just 2 seconds left on the 2-minute minor. A little bit tough to see from our broadcast spot with these low-hanging banners. We'll struggle on through it. Face-off won by Stevenson. Side of the net shot. Oh, that one just misses the far side post. back to full strength is Stevenson. Errant pass there, picked off. Now into the side. Here's Roseman. Oh, what a back check there by Taylor. Or else that could have been a prime opportunity for Roseman. Back to the point and Tokarski. He shoots, but that one deflected wide. Loyola able to scoop it out, but what a golden opportunity, but a brilliant back check.
A few miscues by the Loyola Ramblers so far, but they've done a nice job of getting back defensively and making up for set mistakes.
Fabio now with some speed, but a good check again by Taylor. Nice shift defensively for Sam Taylor. Doesn't factor much on the score sheet for Loyola. We're going to have another penalty. Taylor, looked like you saw it. I had looked down at my notes, but it's going to be a man advantage for Stevenson. And finally they touch up, and we get the hooking call. So 2-minute minor, going to go against
Max Winger for Loyola. Stevenson building a little bit of momentum. Max, you just mentioned 2 nice scoring chances there for the Patriots. A dangerous time to cost your team a penalty here, as we've seen the puck primarily in the Loyola Academy zone throughout the first here, as we're a little past the halfway mark.
So Winger heads to the box. About as perfect a hockey name as you'll ever get. But he'll have to spend the next 2 minutes sitting down. Now check in behind. Good job here trying to make something happen shorthanded. Looks like Loyola is on the power play. Gets the shot off. But into the belly of Ryback.
Nick Freda again all over the puck. He's the lone forechecker in the first round. He goes, takes out the defenseman, strips him of the puck, curls, looks for his center, finds him, and Loyola gets a good shorthanded chance there. That is all the work of Loyola's Nick Freda.
Man, a nice physical play there behind the net, won the puck, and then
he did
skated
a great job.
Really way too much room to skate. If you're a man down, Steven's got to do a better job in their own zone not to allow that. Face off, drawn out to the right of Fryback. Well, false start, he'll get kicked out of the draw. We'll switch it up here. Face off draw. Sort of won by Loyola. Puck comes out of the zone, and Dane Smotter will just dump it into the zone, try to waste some more time. Minute and a half left on the power play for Stevenson. They've yet to really mount any bit of a rush here. Finally getting possession, coming up the ice. That's Jonathan Goldberg, but he can't get it deep. Now if they hurry, Loyola's going to try to make something happen again, shorthanded. Giving chase to that was Cole Stricker. But he's content with just wasting some time, but an errant pass. Here's a shot. Oh, deflected out in front. Puck still loose in the crease and couldn't finish it. Puck was just sitting in the blue paint. Now we're going to have another penalty. It's going to be a tripping.
It's going to be a trip on Loyola.
What a shorthanded opportunity.
Goodness.
Finally, Smotter, someone trying to touch the puck. Loyola thinks they've touched it. The referees will let them play on. 6-on-4 right now for Stevenson. Here's a shot from the point. That one blocked out in front. A backhanded shot. What a save. It's still loose. Oh, a quick whistle. Stevenson could have scored.
Oh, my goodness. Back and forth. Opportunities right there at the doorstep. Gift wrap and left there, but nobody was home to answer the doorbell. Unbelievable. Shot by Loyola. Trickles through the blue paint and underneath the leg pads of Ryback. There was no maroon jersey in the area. Stevenson, defenseman, able to get there in time and clear that out of danger. Then they come all the way back down. Puck loose at the back door on the stick of a Patriot forward, and the official blows the play dead. He lost sight of it. Unbelievable.
So 2 minutes for tripping. It'll be 40 seconds of 5-on-3. Team able to set up here. Finally, Stevenson with a rush. Now waiting for it is the captain, Gabriel Sumter. Now cross ice to the point, back to Sumter. Sumter skates in, cross, backdoor shot. What a save.
He pulls the trigger a second earlier on that shot, and that's in the back of the net. The Patriots are up 1-0.
Roseman again, back to Sumter. Sumter cross ice again to Roseman. He shoots, he scores! Top left shelf. And Justin Roseman buried it home.
Some nifty work on an umbrella-style power play for the Patriots. Both times the puck finds its way to the high side of the left face-off circle to the stick of Rossman. First time he's unable to pull the trigger fast enough. Sweetenham there to make the save. Second opportunity he gets, he capitalizes. And he'll put the Patriots up here in the first period by a score of 1-0 at the 5:34 mark.
So the lone assist going to Gabriel Sumter, the captain of this Stevenson Patriots team. Fortunately for Stevenson, the first penalty, or rather Loyola, the first penalty against Loyola had just expired as that goal scored. So that took care of the second penalty, like a little bit of a break, the timing of that goal scored.
Certainly the case. I'm not sure if you saw, but the Loyola forward went out of the penalty box and into his own bench. There was a miscue on the bench. They were not sure which Rambler forward they wanted to hop on the ice. He was not able to get there fast enough. Otherwise, he may have been in the position to block that shot. Slight miscue by the Loyola Ramblers, and it'll cost them one.
But now here's a chance for the Ramblers. They've got some bodies forward. Good stick save. Puck now back out to the point. Here's Smotter. Smotter shoots, deflected out in front and blocked. Now back coming the other way is Goldberg. He'll just dump it in deep. He'll go for a change. Stevenson will get some fresh bodies out on the ice. Battle for it at the blue line. Puck pops out. And we'll have a face-off just outside of the Loyola zone.
So far, Will Sweetenham's been tested a little bit more than Jeremy Ryback, but Ryback has had a few fair shots come his way. A little bit of rebound control trouble so far is my assessment. A few times the puck has popped out to the Loyola defenseman at the high slot. They're unobstructed, and they're able to get shots all the way through. Too many of those can be really, really deadly, especially at this level of hockey.
Sullivan can't get it out. Here's a shot, that one high and wide. Puck comes out of the neutral zone, battling for it now. This is J.C. Cerveri. Now Sullivan, he'll just dump it in deep. He'll send Walker and Cerveri in on the forecheck. Anderson now. He'll play it back to Sumter. 4:05 left here in the first period. Stevenson leads 1-0. Now a goal from Justin Roseman, a beauty on the power play. Top left shelf, excuse me. And the Loyola goalie, Will Sweetenham, really had no chance. Now here comes Walker. He'll shoot and he'll whiff. Taking it out the other way is Gryanek. The aptly named Max Winger now takes the ice. Roseman backhand pass there and never got through. That puck played off the boards. Just gets out of the zone. Would have been an offsides had anyone from Loyola touched it. They clear. Here comes Tokarski. He'll shoot a harmless shot on goal. Easily steered aside by Sweetenham. Jack Leiser having a little bit of trouble around his own goal. He finds his footing finally. That shot goes off Bratchfeld. Under 3 minutes left here in the first period. That puck intercepted in the neutral zone, just over the stick of Luke Kitchie. Now Kitchie trying to throw his body around, make a play happen, but pops the puck to Gold, and he'll clear the zone. Now Taylor, another nice play defensively. Taylor having a nice game so far defensively for Loyola, and a couple of nice plays in his own zone. Now here comes Stricker. Stricker, far side circle, makes a nice move. Backhand, forehand, puck toss. Another backhanded shot. Fitzsimmons puts it into the belly of Ryback.
Ryback giving up another pair of rebounds in front. He does a nice job of swallowing them both up to get the whistle. But especially if you're on that Stevenson Patriot bench, you'd Certainly hope he can find his rebound control here before the end of the first period.
Conversely, if you're the Ramblers, you're thinking of pepper as many shots
Absolutely.
on net.
Get them all on net. Throw everything.
Here's a shot. That one steered aside, but it's everything on net you possibly can.
Throw the kitchen sink. Throw everything you have.
And the puck's eventually going to find some space and some netting. Smatter now back at his own blue line. Skates, drops to Fitzsimmons, but a bit of an errant pass. Misses the stick of Fitzsimmons. Now Smatter. Up the ice, here's Stricker. Tries to get it Fitzsimmons, he's just a touch early. He gets back and touches up. High shot, puck still loose out in front. Here's Smatter with a shot, puck loose. Oh, just missing the net. And that one cleared out. It's gonna go the length of the ice for icing. But Stevenson will gladly take that icing.
A good shot again by Loyola's Nick Freda. He's all over the puck so far tonight. Puck finds its way right into the gut of Jeremy Ryback, but again, he can't control it. Puck trickles loose, and almost Loyola able to put themselves up on the board here. That little black puck is becoming very friendly with that little blue paint.
Been a couple of loose pucks, and about as still of pucks as you'll ever see in the crease. Just here in the first period. Sweetenham does a nice job steering that puck aside. Fitzsimmons now battling far side blue line. Sutherland there to support him. Now he falls on the puck, out with it. Finally, here's McConnell up into the neutral zone. McConnell now will send his fellow wingers in on the forecheck. Rossman will get the best of that. Sutherland waiting for it, can't get it. Passed out into the slot. Puck still loose. No one can bury. Here's another shot, but that one deflected wide. Back to the point again. That puck looked like it went offside. No call. Puck loose out in front. Still loose out in front. Thought Ryback had fallen on it. He hadn't. Well, Max Kulik with the puck. Tries to get it out, but Sutherland there along the near side half boards to keep it in. Here's a shot, and that one easily into the glove of Ryback. 16.9 seconds left in the first period. Still 1-0 Stevenson.
I think the Loyola bench may have hurt us down there, Max. They're throwing everything they can on net. Now they just need to get bodies there to make things happen right around the goal crease. A pair of shots from McClemens high up at the point turned into dangerous scoring chances for the Ramblers.
Just 6 seconds now, battling behind the net. Looks like we're going to end the first period at a 1-0 score, and that's in fact the case. So Stevenson leads 1-0 here at the end of the first period. On the lone goal from Justin Roseman of Stevenson.
Say majority of the action, at least through the first half of the period, definitely favored the Stevenson Patriots. Loyola finally able to get their legs going, a little bit of north-south speed, some perimeter play that we're used to seeing in the teaching philosophies of the Loyola Rambler organization. Finally, things started to seem a little more tilted their way. We saw some shots get onto the body of Jeremy Ryback. A couple good opportunities, but some good defense from the Patriots has been able to keep the puck out of their own net. Score of 1-0 in favor of Stevenson here after one period of play. Loyola Academy Junior Varsity number 4 in the state, coming into the tournament ranked number 4, finding themselves here in the state championship now against Stevenson Patriots coming into the tournament ranked number 2.
As we head into the second period here, both teams meeting with their benches, trying to get some things straightened out before we get underway. At least for Stevenson, I'm sure rebound control has got to be a heavy message in the huddle. Where's Loyola? Trying to get more pucks on net. I think we started to see that there at the end of the first period.
Yeah, we absolutely did. A little bit of a shooting gallery towards the end there. Loyola coaches will tell their players not only do they want them to shoot on net, but they need at least a wing and a center in front of the net at all times. You got to have those bodies there to bang home rebounds, errant pucks ugly bounces, you name it. Somebody has to be in the neighborhood to walk the dog. That's how Loyola will find themselves up on the board here. Loyola with a pretty impressive regular season record of 49, 12, and 2 throughout the course of the year. Stevenson, none too shabby themselves, 41, 8, and 1. Both these teams are used to winning a whole heck of a lot of games. We've talked about it already. Loyola has led the regular season series. Six-game series, 4-2.
Alex Favia of Stevenson getting some attention in the box. Can't quite tell what for, but I've been talking to a trainer or a doctor here for a couple of minutes. So maybe something to do with his leg, the back of his leg cramp could be. Keep an eye on that. He's seen quite a bit of ice time there in the first period, so it would be a loss if he doesn't come back for Stevenson, but doesn't look too serious down in the penalty box. Now here's the goal scorer for the Patriots. Plays it up the ice, just missing the stick of his man on the far side wing of McCray Anderson. Puck comes out of the neutral zone. Taylor again. Johnny on the spot there in the neutral zone, not to let that rush go any further for Stevenson. Out comes Stevenson, but right at the blue line to keep it in is Jack Leiser, only for a moment. Now skating wide, far side circle, shot, and buried into the belly of Ryback. So Ryback. A little bit better rebound control there. He did not give anything up. Puck shot a little bit higher. If you're Loyola, you're looking to fire that puck off the leg pads, get some loose pucks out in front. Those middle shots kind of right into the chest aren't going to get it done.
Growing a little bit concerned for the health of Alec Favia for the Stevenson Patriots. His family has come down towards the penalty box area as the trainer is still looking at him. He has his helmet off and a certain level of discomfort that makes you a little uneasy. Hope everything's all right.
We will keep you updated.
For the Patriot forward.
If we see him leave the box at any point. Now back the other way come the Patriots. Goldberg gives way. Now he'll chase him behind the net. Puck loose out in front, a shot, and that one taken away by Loyola. Johnson there, here's another chance. Side of the net, puck still loose in the crease. And falling on it is Will Sweetenham.
Looked like it went off the skate of one of the Loyola defenders, just doing their job, parked in front to help out their goaltender. A very fortunate bounce for Stevenson, almost found its way through the wickets of Loyola's Will Sweetenham. And off the ice goes Alec Favia. He'll head to the dressing room, unable to put weight on his left leg, so hate to see that. Hope everything's okay with the young Patriot forward.
Looks like his leg being attended to by the locker. Here's a chance up the slot and a good save from Jeremy Ryback. Held his crease with strength, not letting the momentum of the dashing Loyola forward force that puck into the net.
Some officials in the stands here yelling for more calls.
As I feel like they always are, Taylor. I feel like they always are.
It never stops.
Now Fitzsimmons, here's a chance for a shot just over the crossbar.
Wow.
Stricker had the right idea.
He certainly did. He tried to roof that up in the top shelf, right up in the cheese drawer, but he just sailed it north of the crossbar and through the field goal uprights. Good opportunity there for the Loyola Ramblers.
Now draw to come to the left of Ryback. Face-off draw back to the point. Stricker tries to win a puck there. Puck now loose. Far side circle. Back to the point. Dumped back in by Liam McClymans. Here's a chance. Stricker, he whiffs on the shot. Near side circle. Puck still loose. Shot, that one knocked down by Akil Tuluri. Back the other way comes McClymans. Battle for it now in the corner. Stricker. He can't continue on from there. Goldberg now far side half boards. Trying to get the puck out. Loyola with a little bit of sustained zone time. Haven't had many chances on goal. Puck comes out in front. Here's another chance. Rossman, that one deflected wide. Puck still in the Stevenson zone. Fitzsimmons now into the slot for Stricker. He couldn't handle it there. Puck now back to the point, and Taylor, he'll drop it down. Stricker tries a touch pass. Can't quite get it to the man he was looking for. Here's Leiser. He comes pinching in from his defensive spot. Keeps it in momentarily. Or still keeps in. Puck still hasn't been forced out. Finally, Stevenson able to clear the zone. Now Leiser turns on the turbo. He'll skate wide. Little silhouette move. No one at home for the Ramblers. Now Stevenson, after an extended period of time. Here's a shot. That one just whistling wide of the net. Roseman drops it back here. Sumter. Shot deflected. Oh, what a bit of awareness there. Will Sweetenham tracking the deflection. I don't know if it would have gone in, but it was awfully close, and he had to make sure it didn't go in. Now Rossman, he'll dump the puck in. He'll go for a change. Smotter and Sullivan will hop on the ice. Here's a shot from a short angle. Rebound, puck still loose and cleared out by the Patriots. Back the other way comes Justin Roseman. He'll try to win a battle against Meyer. Gets the puck out in front, but Strickland there not to let that happen. Puck tries to be kept in at the blue line. Oh, a huge hit. As Sutherland took a big hit there, but he pops right back up. He's right back in the shift. Now puck waiting at the blue line. Smotter tries to find someone far side boards. Can't. Nice stick play there by Jake DeMaio. DeMaio again at the half boards. Can't keep it there, but Johnson plucks it back in. Not before Sumter brings it back out. Now Stevenson a little bit late in the change. If they hurry, Loyola can have an advantage, but Tokarski does a nice job getting back in support. Now 4 or 5 bodies come together, battling behind the net of Ryback. Still deadlocked. Referee will come in, try to prod things along. Now puck finally comes loose. Back to the point. Oh, just misses the stick of Liam McClymans. Here's Johnson. Johnson with some speed. He stops on a dime. Cross ice, no one home. McClymans goes over to get it. He'll shoot that one momentarily into the belly. We're going to say it did get a whistle.
That's the second time the official down low has jumped the gun on his whistle. Especially with the play of Jeremy Ryback so far today. I'm not sure how you can have your whistle that close to your mouth. He's definitely struggled to keep the puck in his pads or under his glove. So fortunate break there for Stevenson. Let the kids play. Stripes, come on now.
We can see Alec Favia walking around a little bit over towards the locker room. Unclear whether he's going to come back. He is leaning up against the boards like next dead whistle. He'll come out, so we'll keep an eye on that. That puck dropped in deep by Goldberg. Anderson now. Wow, puck easily gloved.
Goldberg with a
by Sweetenham now.
quite the windup.
Looks like he's heading back to the locker room, so you wonder if we'll see him again here tonight.
He had the pads off of one of his legs. I believe it was his right leg. Had the shin pad and the socks off, so definitely some concern. Lower body injury.
I don't remember who it was, but whoever's leg was taken out in the first period that led to that 5-on-3. I wonder if that was him, and maybe it just took him a shift or two to realize he had some issues. So
yeah, that's a great.
I don't remember exactly. Now we're going to have a hook. Or won't we?
No, yes,
It looked like
we will. We absolutely will.
It's textbook. Oh, yeah, there's the referee in behind the plate making the call. Puck still loose. Loyola with an extra man now on the ice.
What are they doing?
Still not
The officiating
exactly
staff a little
sure
lost.
what was just called. It looked like a pretty obvious hooking against Stevenson.
It will be a hooking call.
But then I also thought I saw a high sticking signal.
Well, that's what they blew the whistle for. But it was a high stick.
Are we gonna
on Stevenson? They blew the play dead. Stevenson had the delayed penalty call. So even if they did high stick the puck, it should not have been blown dead. That is what our friends here in the stands are upset about, and I'm not quite sure what game the officiating crew is watching. Been a little quick with the whistles so far. Nonetheless, Stevenson's Victor Grianic will be in the box. That'll give Loyola a man advantage. You might have another call coming. Are they making that call? Should be a trip.
No
They're
call.
not.
Do
They're
not see a
calling
referee's
that.
arm raised.
Should be a Loyola Academy 5-on-3 here.
Loyola,
A lot of
fans,
boos. A lot of boos.
incredulous with the last 30 seconds from this officiating crew. I mean, you can hear these very loud boos. They are not happy with how this game's being officiated at the moment.
I can't say I can contest any of their thoughts. I mean, I'm right there with them.
Oh, and that's going to be a trip.
And they're going to call the trip there. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness.
So it tests
I
the
don't know how they
atmosphere.
can call the trip there and not that same exact play just inside the blue line.
Test the atmosphere here at the edge.
Test the understatement. So who will it be? I think it's Jack Leiser going to the box for Loyola. Yeah, tripping Jack Leiser at the 7:10 mark. So we'll get 53 seconds of 4-on-4, a little bit of pond hockey action. Always love when you get to see the ice open up a little more before Stevenson will go on the man advantage. For the remaining minute and 7 seconds, the boos still coming from the Loyola faithful.
Last minute or minute 20 has just been an odd exchange in so many levels. Hopefully we can get this game back on track. But 4-on-4 play is what we'll have here for 55 more seconds. Lots of room out on the ice. Johnson gives way to Smotter, but he'll throw it away into the Stevenson zone. Now the long pass is going to go the length for icing. So 6:47 left here in the second period. Still 1-0 Stevenson. Face-off draw to the left of Ryback. Draw one by the Ramblers. Cross ice to Johnson. Johnson winds up, shoots, he scores! Not sure if there was a deflection out front. It looked like a...
No, that was right off the draw to the far side right point defenseman. He found his partner sitting pretty in the high slot. Johnson with some time to get a look on net and fired it as quick as he could. Beating Ryback over his right side, shoulder just above the blocker. So Loyola Academy able to capitalize on the 4-on-4 action here, and they'll put themselves up on the scoreboard.
So after the consternation we had over the last couple of minutes from the Loyola side, they get the equalizer with 6:42 left here in the second period, and it's still 4-on-4 action. Now puck far side half-boards, trying to be forced out there. Finally Smotter able to get it. Couldn't quite catch from our public address announcer who the assist went to. I believe it was Smotter, who was the defenseman on the far side. I will go ahead and write that down on my score sheet. Now power play opportunity here for Stevenson. Oh, about 45 seconds left on it. 5:54 left in the second period. Good move there. Far side circle shot. That one steered aside by Sweetenham. Trying to clear it, but Grianic keeps it in at the blue line. He'll drop it there. Near side circle. Now below the goal line. That one deflected loose out in front. Here's a shot. Good block there. Now back to the point. It's Karski. Circling around. Big windup. Slap shot. That one blocked by Kitchie. Now back up to the top. Grianic. He'll shoot. That one into the glove of Sweetenham. 12 seconds left on the power play. 1-1.
Some great movement there by the Stevenson Patriot defenseman. A couple good holds at the near side blue line. A couple drives. Exactly what you want to see from your defenseman on the power play unit.
I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Network and the sponsor of the SHL, CCTY Bearing, AAR Aviation Parts, Stormy's Restaurant, and Jimmy's Place. Face off, draw one, but not able to handle it. The blue line was Grianic. And that puck Grianic puts in the boards and into the bench. Jonathan Goldberg gives him a look like, dude, we got a defenseman on the opposite side. What are you doing?
It's okay, everybody's allotted one bonehead play throughout the season. You just hate to see it come during the state championship.
Now battle in the corner. Grianic, long shift now for the Demon. That shot and a good save, but again a juicy rebound given up by Ryback. Good puck play there. Now below the circle, puck out in front, still loose in the slot. No one could bury it for Loyola. Back comes Stevenson. If they hurry, they could have a 3-on-2. You know, instead they'll play it slowly. Chance out in front, and that puck steered aside by Sweetenham. Puck still loose in behind. Now Frischman with the puck. Forced off at Roseman in support. He can't get it. Frischman still battling. Manley Johnson able to swing it around the boards, but kept in by Sumter. Here's a shot. That one by Anderson is blocked. Johnson blocks that one. He's had a couple of block shots here tonight. Cross ice pass intercepted by Sutherland. Grianic now forced off the puck. Frischman steers along. Grianic again steered off the puck. Here's Frieda. Frieda now a chance, one-on-one. Puck loose, and I don't think he ever got a shot off. It was Cole Stricker all alone, but he didn't get a shot off. Stricker now trying to check off the puck. Grianic been on the ice a long time here on this shift. The second period, far side defenseman, hard to get off. Now battle in the corner. Finally out with it comes Atluri. He's got to know he's got to get the puck out, get his defenseman off the ice. Finally, Grianic. Well, he'll have to stay on. They weren't able to get it deep. Grianic has nothing left. Tokarski, they got to get this puck deep.
Goldberg's in the same spot. Pair of Stevenson.
Oh, and they give it away. Sullivan in the slot. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Fryback. This all the result of two extremely tired Stevenson defensemen that have been unable to get off the ice for about 2.5 minutes now. And probably still won't be able, finally getting it deep. Grianic and Goldberg are going to get to the bench, not before Goldberg took a huge hit in the neutral zone. So nearly disaster for Stevenson. They get away with it. Alturi. They'll just dump it in. Not able to keep it at the blue line was Itai Kleiman. Good stick play there. Gets down to Anderson. If they hurry, they could have a 2-on-1. Here comes Anderson. He's got Kleiman. Anderson, good move. But can't force the puck in. Puck still loose in the crease. No one from Stevenson could scoop it up. Now here's Severi. Severi Gets on to Walker. Walker, backhanded chance. That puck went squirting across the crease.
Intensity's picked up a little bit over these last few minutes.
Oh, and an ill-advised play by Goldberg. Very nearly forced Anderson offside. Here's a shot high into the belly of Will Sweetenham. He'll hold that puck and he'll go to a draw to the right of Sweetenham.
I'm not sure when the last time we had a whistle was. It's been at least 6 minutes. North-south hockey, a lot of speed, a little bit of fun. I'm having fun.
Pretty sure Victor Griana could tell you it was quite a while, because that's one of the longer shifts you'll ever see in hockey. He had to have been out there for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, him and Goldberg might need a soak in a hot tub and a foot rub. I'll tell you that much.
Now face off one by Stevenson. Pass out into the slot. No one there for Stevenson. Here's Griana. He'll shoot. That one deflected wide. Got a minute 39 left here in the second period. It's 1-1. Sumter now throws that one in deep, but it's going to be an offside. Or is it an icing? Excuse me. I believe it's going to be an icing. Sumter just a step or two behind center ice. No, it will be an offsides. Excuse me. I don't think these officials know. They're still talking about it.
Guessing themselves. This is getting a little out of hand. Now they're talking to the Loyola coaching staff.
Nothing worse than when you make the broadcasters look bad. Come on, referees, making us look bad. Winger now. Near side boards. He'll skate with some speed. He'll scoot past Grianic. Could have been a slash, and that will be the call. It was going to go slash against Grianic. He took a big whack at Winger as he skated through. And he's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. So with 1:16 left here in the second period, 2-minute minor against Stevenson. Loyola back to the power play. Now here's a shot. That one pad save. Steered aside by Ryback. Puck comes back to Taylor at the blue line. He keeps it in there. Cross side, here's a chance. A shot. What a block. Puck still loose. He scores! Cole Stricker took the rebound and buried it home.
It's a great, great piece of play there by Loyola's top power play unit. Stricker, Frida, and Leiser all over the puck, deep in the offensive zone. Each getting a touch, each getting a shot, each getting a rebound before it's finally buried in the back of the net. That'll put Loyola up by a score of 2-1. With only 53.9 seconds remaining before both teams head off to their respective dressing rooms for the intermission between the second and third. Unbelievable. Loyola battled their way back into this. They are now leading. Jeremy Ryback really struggling to control any of his rebounds right now.
And we knew it was only a matter of time. We talked about the need for Stevenson to really pepper the net. Make it a little more harder for Ryback, and eventually it would be fruitful, and that's what we've seen here in the second period. A very fruitful period for the Ramblers. That puck just misses the stick of Taylor. Now under 10 seconds left here in the second period. Tokarski will take a shot. That one trickles right into the waiting arms of Will Sweetenham. 2-1 your score. Loyola charging back, taking the lead here in the second period. But we've still got one whole period left of action here for the JV State Championship. Alongside Taylor Ramble, I'm Max Anderson. All the live action for you here from the Edge in Bensonville. It's been a back and forth affair. Stevenson went up 1-0 in the first, but a couple of unanswered goals here from the Ramblers has us at our 2-1 score. Puck still loose at the face-off dot, finally cleaned up. Goldberg, oh! Last second backhanded chance, very nearly tripped up Will Sweetenham, able to keep it out. And that will be the end of the second period after 2. It's Loyola 2, Stevenson 1, Taylor 2 periods in. I think the theme, for at least for Jeremy Ryback, he's got better rebound control.
He absolutely does. Everything's hitting him and bouncing off, even into his glove and out. He's got to channel it. We know he has it. He's got to channel it, get focused, and get control of his rebounds.
I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Network: CCTY Bearing, AAR Aviation Parts, Stormy's Restaurant, and Jimmy's Place. We're going to take time out as they clean the ice, catch our breath, and come back with third period action here from the Edge in just a couple of minutes. Back here live with third period action of the JV State Championship game from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville. Alongside Taylor Ramelt, I'm Max Anderson, having all the live action for you. Thanks to our great sponsors here on the SHL Network, CCTY Bearing, AAR Aviation Parts, Stormy's Restaurant, and Jimmy's Place. 2-1 your score as we enter the third period. A first period goal from Justin Roseman, the tally for Stevenson. Loyola came back 2 goals, one from Clark Johnson and the other Cole Stricker, the latter being a power play goal. This third period, these last 15 minutes, someone's going to win the state championship here in just a couple of moments. Taylor.
That's it, Max. You said it, 15 minutes. That decides your fate this whole season. Months and months. These kids have been on the ice since August. Loyola 49-12-2, Stevenson 41-8-1, both well over 50 games. They have 15 minutes to show for it, starting now.
And you got to imagine there's a certain element for both these teams of a little preview of what we're going to see 9 days from. Obviously very different, varsity level, a little bit higher level of competition, skill. But you know these teams, this being kind of the round one before these two teams and great rivals square off, you know they want to set the tempo for that varsity team.
It certainly is. Two teams, as we mentioned, rich with talent from top to bottom within their programs. And it is not common we see a varsity and JV state championship with the same two contending programs. These two teams have seen a lot of each other and will see a lot of each other throughout the rest of their careers.
Nice crowd on hand here at the Edge as we start the third period. Puck going all the way back to Jeremy Ryback. Now battle in the corner. It's Tokarski. Gets it on, but turns it over here. Stricker. Now puck loose, trying to find some stick on that puck was Fitzsimmons. Unable to. Nice fresh clean ice these guys get to play on. After that ice cleaning between periods, here comes Roseman with speed. He skates wide, but look at the speed of Nicholas Frieda. Now Tokarski. He'll be short of center ice. Would have been icing, but Leiser played it for Loyola. Far side boards. Oh, just missing his stick. This is Luke Kitchie. Else he had some space to skate up the far side boards. Well, puck comes all the way around. Johnson will just have to dump it in as the Ramblers will have to clear the zone to avoid a offsides. Now Winger and Rossman now. Rossman with some space. Off the Winger. Sharp angle shot. Puck still loose. Backhanded shot. Still loose. And pops out to Johnson. Along the boards. That time intercepted by Jonathan Goldberg. Here's Frischman. .25 left here in the third period. Excuse me. Oh, and a trip. That down to the ice goes Frischman. That's going to go against Winger.
Tripping will be the call at the 13-12 mark. Stevenson will head to the man advantage, and the first PK unit will emerge onto the ice for the Loyola Ramblers.
That's Max Winger's second minor penalty of the game, so he'll take a seat. Stevenson, one power play goal. Obviously, their only goal. Scored right at the end of that 5-on-3. Ended up being the 5-on-4 tally. But very much the cause of being 2-man up is why they were able to score. That puck cleared the zone. And Sumter will have to go back and get the puck from there. Now he's forced off the puck. Look at Walker doing some work in the penalty kill, trying to waste some time.
I'll tell you one thing, Max, these Loyola forward forecheckers on the penalty kill have really impressed me all game. I know Stevenson's only had 3 opportunities on the power play, but no matter what they're doing, when the defensemen for Stevenson are trying to break the puck out, there is a Loyola Rambler jersey right there in their face. That is good coaching and good energy from these young men for the Loyola Ramblers.
Down near side half boards, battling for it there. Far side, Goldberg rips, he scores!
Unbelievable goal.
Jonathan Goldberg with a massive slap shot from the point, and it's 2-2.
Power play goal going the way of Stevenson. That'll knock things up at twos here at the 12-2-2 mark of the third period. Goldberg could not come through at any more of a clutch time for his teammates with a wicked cannon from way downtown that was able to beat Will Sweetenham upstairs. And just like that, we have a tie game.
A grade A goal and a grade A celebration as well. You can see the excitement from Goldberg as we have a tied state championship game. Here's Roseman. He wants another one rather. That puck just steered aside by Sweetenham. Back to the point now. That shot deflected out in front. Oh, just missing the net. Now puck loose. Back to the point. Sumter will flip it on net. That bouncing puck looked menacing for a moment. Now finally cleared out by the Ramblers. Convenient bounce. Here's McDonald. McDonald gets checked off the puck, stick aside, and finally gathered by Ryback. The intensity definitely ramping up here in the third period.
I was going to say, we didn't come into this period with, I don't want to say dullness or lack of excitement, but it has only increased over the last minute or so. Much louder building.
Fans
Place is
obviously
rocking.
getting into it as well. Now Stricker wins the draw, can't hold possession. This one loose in the slot, still loose, and finally Ryback able to fall on it. Man, I'll tell you, Taylor, the amount of loose pucks in the slot increased area tonight have been about as many as I can remember from a high school hockey game I've seen this year.
I hate to say I agree, Max, but I wholeheartedly agree. Ryback struggled throughout the entire first two periods with his rebound control. We've seen a lot of loose and errant pucks, especially in the blue paint that he owns.
In fairness to Ryback, that one wasn't even his fault. That was his defenseman that wasn't able to clear it successfully. He just kind of left it in the slot in a dangerous spot. Now back to Johnson. No matter the case, though, it is 2-2. It's a tie game with 11:18 left here in the third period. Now Stricker takes an awkward hit. That's a Karski. He'll just dump it in and head for a change. Out with it now comes Stricker with some speed. He's got Fitzsimmons coming down the slot. He takes a bit of a tumble, holds his feet. Fitzsimmons still battling below the goal, trying to find the puck, still loose. And finally taken away by Roseman, but a bad pass very nearly into a dangerous spot for Frida. Now Stricker being pestered from behind, being checked by Gold and gets thrown to the ice. Nice defensive play, Justin Gould. Stopping out of dime there, Sam Taylor gives way up the ice to Joseph Rossman. Puck loose, Taylor down to a knee to keep it in. Nice play, Sam Taylor. He'll just drop it in behind the Stevenson net. Now on comes Sumter. Oh, Sumter, what a move. Not able to get a shot off. Sumter, nice little toe drag, but just took him a little bit too much out of the play. Cross ice. To Kitchie before he loses the puck. That puck misses the stick of Max Bratchfeld and will go the length of the ice for an icing. Face-off draw to come to the left of Ryback. Draw won by the Patriots. Now to Karski there to take it, but puck still loose. Now puck loose in the slot. No shot taken. Kulik trying to make a play there. That puck just jumps over the stick. It's J.C. Cerveri. Now a chance out in front. Walker couldn't get a shot off. Now McClymans. Chance on front, puck loose in the slot. No one for Loyola can finish it. Far side half boards. Severi battling for it there. We're under 9 minutes left here in the third period, and it's 2-2, a third period goal by Cole Stricker is the reason we're tied here in the state championship for the JV level. That puck will go all the way down for an icing. .8:44 left in the third period. Want to thank our great sponsors here in the SHL Network, bringing you live high school championship action. CCTY Bearing, AAR Aviation Parts, Stormy's Restaurant, and Jimmy's Place. Puck in behind the net. Chance out front, he scores! What a pass out in front! And Gabriel Sumter gives Stevenson the lead. It happened so quickly. He may even caught most of the Loyola players on the ice off guard, but it's 3-2 Patriots.
What a seesaw back and forth game. Stevenson now gotten there quick too, and they'll go up. At the 8:23 mark, Sumter, unbelievable, puts his Patriot teammates up by a score of 3-2. 8 minutes and 23 seconds could be all that remain here for all of these players on the ice.
Now Freischman with some speed, he'll shoot. That one goes wide of the net. Back of the blue line is Grunionic to keep it in momentarily. Diving to keep it in, but forcing it out is Stricker. Here comes Stricker and Fitzsimmons. Nice stick there by Goldberg, forcing Stricker off the puck, back with speed. Here's a shot, and that one misses wide. Now Stricker again with some speed. He's got Frieda. Now Frieda far side half boards as Ryback takes a tumble and not sure what happened. He's maybe having some issues with his skate. He keeps looking down at his leg or towards the skate area. It seems to be all right for now. Good cross ice pass. Quickly up to Jack DeMaio. Cross ice, but wiping out is Frischman. .7:26 left in the third period. The home side is Stevenson here tonight, and they're 7:26 from a state championship. Roseman will do the draw for the Patriots. And opposite him is Kitchie. There's Stevenson off the draw. Far side boards. Back to Roseman. Trying to find a lane to send the puck. Good defensive play there by McClymans. Back to the point, Tokarski. Tokarski back down below to Atluri. Now there's chance out in front, puck loose, and a shot couldn't be taken there, but gets it back to Tokarski.
McClymans without a stick, he gave his goaltender a stick. Will Sweetenham's paddle was knocked out of his hands.
If you're the Patriots, you got to do anything you possibly can to get a shot on net here. Completely uncomfortable situation for the Loyola netminder, not to mention the Loyola forward down a stick. Here's Tokarski down below. Here's Atluri. Atluri does about face. Here's a chance out in front. No one home. And Tokarski.
A great play there by Kitchie. Kitchie gave his defenseman the stick. You know the chain of command. Anybody who's played hockey knows that goalie without a stick, defenseman, give him your stick. Defenseman without a stick, forward, give him your stick. They did just that. Great play by Kitchie, and they were able to clear the puck out.
Spotter with the shot easily into the glove of Ryback. They need more trouble in front of Ryback for that to be a threatening chance. 6:13 left in the third period. 3-2 Patriots. Draw to come to the left of Ryback. And one by the Ramblers, back to Spotter, but hops over his stick. So the Ramblers are going to have to clear out. Alec Favia back in the game, good to see. Missed most of that second period. To be some kind of lower body injury, but he is back in it. Here's a bad pass across. Johnson very nearly able to capitalize off that. Oh, and a big hit. That's Severi. Takes a tumble to the ice.
Goldberg throwing his weight around for the Stevenson Patriots there on the back end. Holy cow.
Oh, and a huge hit. Down to the ice goes McCray Anderson. And a chance out in front here. The Ramblers puck still loose. Couldn't bury it home. Oh my goodness, what a hit we just saw at center ice.
McCray Anderson went to step up on, I believe it was Loyola's Johnson. Nonetheless, he tried to step up and make a big hit.
Johnson
instead. He was
lowered
part of that
his
joke.
shoulder.
Oh
my
yeah,
goodness.
no kidding. He bore the brunt of that full steam. He was stood up. Just
and we will have a penalty.
Far corner. And McCray Anderson in the box. I don't know why.
I think
the Stevenson coaches, their arms are up in the air.
It was a violent hit, but it was almost McCray Anderson had just either gotten rid of the puck or was looking for the puck, turned around, and he had a man in his face, and he just put him in the ice. I mean, there's not much more McCray Anderson could have done to avoid contact.
Now, was it in front of the goal mouth once Ryback had covered the puck? He came in and did he give a two-arm chop to the Rambler in front of the net? Was that what they might be calling? They can't be calling him stepping up on the hit.
It's a roughing call. Here's a shot. That one deflected wide. Just heard the scorekeeper announce a roughing call against McCray Anderson. Now a one-on-one opportunity. Here's Roseman. Roseman on alone. Forehand, backhand. He scores!
Short-handed breakaway. Backhand move. Roseman puts Stevenson up by 2. His second goal of the night. My gosh, has he been a huge piece of this Stevenson offense tonight.
Short-handed, the Patriots with 5:06 remaining lead 4-2. What a play there, forehand, backhand.
Justin Roseman stepped up on the defenseman who was lining up for the slap shot. He blocked the shot off his shin pad, and he was off to the races back the other way.
I don't think there's any question why this is the leading point getter for the Stevenson team, second leading goal scorer, but leading point getter
by far. 78 points in 49 games played. He knows his way around a hockey puck, as you just saw. Unbelievable.
So a tall task here for the Ramblers if they want to find a way back into this state championship game. They're going to need a goal here in relatively short order. As this puck rifled all the way down the ice, cleared by Goldberg. Now here's Walker, skating with speed, far side boards, gets checked off the puck, but wins it back. He's got Sullivan, can't quite get it to him there. Now a battle for it, finally out with it comes Goldberg, and he rifles it down the ice. Minute 3 left on the power play for Loyola. Underscoring that shorthanded goal is the fact that Loyola still got a man advantage here for another 56 seconds, and it would mean a world to them. They're able to score. Here's a big heavy shot from Johnson, but easily saved by Ryback.
Nice job of gobbling up that puck, Jeremy Ryback. Loyola needs a goal here in this next 52 seconds of the man advantage. If they want to stay in this game, they absolutely need one. It is crucial. Otherwise, it is a very tall order at 5-on-5. It will be with only a little over 3 minutes remaining to score 2 goals just to tie it up. Hate to say it might be too much, but it'll be hard to shed the cloak of inevitability if Loyola is unable to get a power play tally here.
Weiser has his shot blocked as he tried to put one in on Ryback. Now battle in the corner. 4 or 5 guys there, stalemated. Back to Lizer at the point. Lizer shoots, gets a deflection. That one steered wide. Now Kitchie. He can't win a puck battle. That one's going to be taken again and cleared all the way down the ice. Loyola not making it hard enough on these Stevenson defensemen, as they've been easily able to clear the puck 3 times in a row now. Here's Kitchie, and he gets hit hard down to the ice. Good check there from Gold. Now Goldberg again. He's going to fire it off the boards and at least get it out into the neutral zone. Now Kitchie. Kitchie gets it onto Rossman. Rossman shoots. Oh, what a save. Ryback. It's still loose out in front. He'll fall on it. Rossman all alone. And are we going to have a penalty? Oh, an undisciplined penalty by Stevenson.
Yep, that's the right call, but brutal, absolutely brutal for Stevenson right now to be taking a penalty like that in front of the net. The play is dead. Your goaltender's on top of the puck. There is no reason to hack and whack an opposing player in front of the net.
Especially up 2 goals with 3:16 left in the state championship.
Grianic in the box for Stevenson at the 3:16 mark. Ryback, a great save. He pinched it. He pinched the puck between his rib cage and his right elbow. It squirted through, but he was able to get enough skin on it to knock it off into the far side corner. Could have been a very dangerous breakaway opportunity. Cannot understate enough how wonderful of a feed that was in on net by Loyola's Kitchie. He saw his man, was able to hit him in stride and absorb a nice body check too. Take a hit to make the play. And that is why he has a letter on his jersey.
So timeout taken. 2 minutes for roughing by Victor Grianic. That's his 3rd consecutive penalty here of the game. 3 unanswered goals from the Stevenson Patriots. What a back and forth game we've had. First goal scored way back in early in the first period. It was Justin Roseman. And in the second period, a couple of goals in a row from Loyola. One from Clark Johnson, the other from Cole Stricker. Within 3 consecutive goals here from Stevenson. One from Jonathan Goldberg on a heavy slap shot from the right point. Then it was Gabriel Sumter's turn. And finally shorthanded in what could ultimately be the nail on in the coffin. Shorthanded Justin Roseman all alone from center ice in. A forehand backhand move. And he gave this Stevenson team a 2-goal lead, but 3:16 to change that for Loyola, and they are a man up at the moment. Back to the point in Frida. He goes cross ice to Leiser. Now drops it down to chance on front. He scores!
What a beautiful feed in front. D-to-D down low below the goal line. Pass up into the nearest slot, untouched.
Sullivan wide open for the goal. So
he was just sitting pretty on the doorstep. All he had to do was tap that home, but a gorgeous feed. I didn't see who, I don't know if it was
I believe it was Cole Stricker.
Was it Stricker in the far side corner? What a gorgeous pass.
And that is one you add to the highlight reel, folks. That is a gorgeous piece of stick handling by Cole Stricker to keep his team in the game. And with 3:04 left in the third period, plenty of time for this Rambler side to get one more.
They needed that. They needed that one power play goal. They got it, get some momentum.
And how the undisciplined play by Grianic may ultimately cost this Stevenson team, especially if Loyola is able to find a goal here in the last 2.5 minutes. Here's a chance side of the net. That one, a lot more dangerous than it appeared, but
certainly did.
Sweetenham fell on it.
It certainly did, Max, and you mentioned it too. The the very selfish, undisciplined play by the Stevenson forward to take that penalty there, unneeded. His team's up 2 goals. Throw a man down in front of the crease is going to get you sent to the box every single time. So Loyola needs to just feed off this energy and try to bury another one. Conversely, Stevenson needs to play to win right now. They can't sit back and play not to lose. They have to come at Loyola with everything they have, just like they've been doing all game, for
now,
just another 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Stricker with some space. He shoots off the crossbar. It's still loose. No one knows where the puck is, and finally a whistle. My goodness. And are we going to have a penalty? I think we are. And we'll wait for these officials to sort it out, but I could have sworn I saw.
I'm not sure. I don't think we're getting one here.
unbelievable. That close to tying the game.
Crossbar.
And then the fracas out in front.
Ryback needs to turn around and give his crossbar a big hug and a kiss. Holy cow.
Cole Stricker, what a periods
now.
Cole Stricker's had for the Ramblers as he very nearly tied this game up. And these fans have really come to life here in the third period. The energy in this arena has been incredible. Draw one, here's Roseman, he's gonna dump it deep, send in Anderson and Gold on a forecheck, but a nice play by Sweetenham to settle the puck. Here comes Stricker again with speed. Drops it to Winger. Winger shoots, deflected. Oh, not able to get much on it. It was Kitchie, but he had the angle. Cole Stricker takes it away again. Stricker in the slot. Forehand, backhand, again, shoots. And down but not out was Ryback. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Here comes Roseman. And can't find a man there. Sumter back to play it for Stevenson. We'll keep an eye on Ryback in goal to see how long he hangs out there. We would expect Sweetenham. Excuse me, Sweetenham. Wrong side looking for me. Oh, Sullivan runs over Sumter. And finally gets the puck in deep. You'd imagine next offensive zone control from Loyola. Sweetenham would head to the bench.
Minute and 30, 90 seconds.
Still trying to get it out of the zone, get it on here. Here's Severi. Severi with, there goes Sweetenham. Sweetenham is off to the bench, an extra attacker onto the ice for Loyola. 4-3 your score. Chance out in front, good stick. I think it was Ryback who did it. Now here's Frischman. Frischman with a chance to win the state championship. He shoots, he scores! Stevenson takes a 5-3 lead.
Empty net goal. And will it be what seals the fate on the season for these Loyola Ramblers? Frischman skates by the entire Loyola Academy bench and waves goodbye to each and every one of those Loyola Rambler players. My guess is they will not take too kindly to that.
The great thing too is most of these players, freshmen, sophomores, juniors,
will be seeing each other.
They
for
will
a few
be
years
seeing
to
each
come.
other. That is for absolute sure for years to come. Stevenson.
Nonetheless, Sam Frischman with a great play and quite the burst of speed up the middle. Instead of shooting from way back where he might not have the greatest chance, he was able to beat two defensemen and come up through the middle, get as close as he possibly could before pulling that trigger and burying that puck.
Loyola not done here. Shots in far side circle, trying to make something deflected. Oh, that one very nearly on net. Here's a chance out in front. Johnson, top of the circle, shoots, loose. Oh, side of the net, Sutherland. He couldn't put it in. And that one's going to be cleared all the way down the ice. 36 seconds left. That's going to be an icing. 34.7 to be exact. Just going back and thinking about the crossbar that Cole Stricker hit with about 2 minutes left in the game. They were that close to tying this game up. Game of inches personified. And a timeout's going to be taken by Stevenson. They'll try to get some of their top line on the ice and ice away the last 34.7 seconds of their season.
Now the face-off will be to the immediate right of Ryback in the Stevenson zone. My guess, if I were to be a betting man, was that Sweetenham's going to come to the bench. They're going to put 6 attackers on the ice, try to throw 3 forwards, 3 bodies right in the slot in front of Ryback. One center at his spot, both defensemen up high. Try to win the puck back to the defenseman in the high slot and try to shoot it into chaos and traffic, hoping that it hits shin pads or bounces around and somebody's able to smack a rebound home. But we will see. There are 6 attackers on the ice for Loyola, so I'm half right. Somehow there is still a goaltender in the net for Loyola.
Something doesn't compute here as we get going.
Something doesn't quite make sense. I think
Sweetenham
may have gone to the net and not realizing that is the case. He did not realize he was supposed to be off.
Head coach Ted Ward of Loyola barking at his goaltender. Get over here. As much as we'd love to play with 7, rules don't allow it. 34.7 seconds is what separates the Stevenson Patriots junior varsity
And
hockey team.
Stevenson has a couple too many on the ice. What? Not sure what is going on right now.
They had 2 extra on the ice.
7-on-7 hockey.
And now they're switching faceoff, so a little bit of
They're gonna
antsiness.
Stevenson will try to win the draw to the boards, and they'll try to ring it around and get the puck out.
Draw
Loyola,
stalemate possession.
Loyola able to do what they want. Up to the point.
Sullivan
In front.
deflected, Stricker side of the net. Now under 25 seconds. Puck still loose, side of the net. No one from Loyola could bury it. Puck played up the boards. Frieda kept it in. Frieda again. He'll shoot. That one deflected wide. Tokarski used his skates to make sure that got nowhere near his goaltender. We're under 10 seconds to go. Now back side boards. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Stevenson is your junior varsity state champions.
Unbelievable. Congratulations to the Stevenson Patriots. 5-3 your final here. As Stevenson High School will get to take home an Illinois State Hockey Championship banner.
What an incredible and valiant effort this Loyola Ramblers team made, and they were about 3 inches away from tying this game. That's the difference, and 1 to 3 inches lower on that Cole Stricker wicked wrister, and we're probably playing overtime right now. Instead, by the grace of the crossbar, the Stevenson Patriots are the junior varsity state champions.
Max, we have not spoken enough as to how well the Stevenson team did play tonight. They were fantastic. They took it to Loyola from the get-go. They came in here tonight as the underdogs. Won only 2 of the 6 times they played these very Loyola Ramblers. They came in ready to rock and roll tonight, and they did just that.
And some sad, long faces by the Ramblers. Obviously, their season comes to an end. Lots of hockey to be played for these young men. I'm sure some of them will find their way up to the varsity team next year on both sides. That, of course, always the goal. JV state championship is nice, but they'll look to their older brethren who are looking to win a varsity state championship in just 9 days at the United Center. That's the ultimate goal, but can't underscore enough the accomplishment still of these 2 teams, but especially the Stevenson Patriots.
They played a great all-around game, 2 ways, overcame some bad rebounds and a few errant passes that went back the other way, but they battled back, never gave up. Came back from down 2-1 to win 5-3. Just an unbelievably exciting effort given by every single one of these young men in a white sweater.
Now each and every member of both teams going to be recognized here on the ice. Good show of sportsmanship. We will leave you here with the rest of the trophy ceremony, but we're going to sign off here on the broadcast booth. I want a big thank you to our great sponsors here on the SHL Network, CCTY Bearing, AAR Aviation Parts, Stormy's Restaurant, and Jimmy's Place. Big thank you to them. For our great cameraman, Dan Kakarika, bringing you all the shots, and Taylor Ramble, I am Max Anderson. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll leave the stream up to watch this great trophy presentation, but we're going to sign off. Thank you for tuning in from the Edge in Bensonville. Again, your final and your state champions, Stevenson Patriots, win tonight's game 5-3.